Lights, camera, action.
In a studio where local filmmakers talk to other filmmakers about the inside world of film.
Cut.
That's not the script. It. We'll fix it in post. Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Mumphrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Carson Hype Ferguson explain all the details. Right here on It. We Will Fix It in Post podcast.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever you're listening or watching. I thank you for doing so. I'm Kevin Mumphrey, and this is once again Fuck It, We'll Fix It in Post. I'm here with my colleagues Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
And Carson Hyde Ferguson.
G-Unit. That's how we starting.
I mean, he said something. I don't know what to do with that information, but I mean, G-Unit's bringing back the sneakers. Is that what you're referring to?
Dadas about the dot. Hey, I had some good pair of Dadas that I wore the bricks off.
What?
You remember Dadas?
No.
You don't remember Dada?
No.
Do you remember Dada?
It doesn't matter how much emotion you add to that. I'm just not going to jog
The
my
brand. See, I don't like y'all. We're going to restart this motherfucker episode.
It's funny just to leave you hanging. I do remember the brand, though. I do remember the
You
brand.
don't? That's amazing, Kevin, that you do not remember that brand.
No, I'm not a major shoe guy, so that
There was a clothing brand. It wasn't just shoes. It was clothes. It was
nowhere in my wheelhouse.
You had niggas walking around all the out. What are you talking about?
We didn't have that kind of cats. It was
You
like
did.
it was like a regional thing or whatever. Like I remember seeing it, but people weren't like rolling around in it. Like kind of like the Esco joint.
Esco is more of like an East Coast thing.
Yeah, but Esco was like very like it was very specific type of person. You basically was like a New York rapper. It was like AZ or Nas. Like he basically had the same look, and then like that's those only people wearing that.
You cannot tell me growing up in Memphis, you did not see guys walking around with Dada shoes, the jacket, the sweatpants, all that.
Boo-boo, yes. Nike, of course.
You must have been blind that within that time or something like that.
I was insulated, not that insulated, but Dada's not at all. I've even seen some dudes with some what are those little sneaker boots? Lugs? I think
the Birdman boots.
Yes.
Those.
I've
you seen dudes wearing Uggs?
Not a lot, but I've seen that.
Oh my God.
Not Uggs. Uggs are
Uggs.
actually like Uggs were like started as a male brand. They were
chicks wore
yeah, but they started. The company was started as a male brand.
I think it was.
It's like Australian or something.
I mean, the dudes might wear them in Australia.
Yeah, but it was started like it's like a house shoe basically.
But ain't no dudes over here wearing them.
I mean, hey, that's what it became, I guess, over here. But hey, the originator.
Now that we've gotten our fashion portion of this episode,
we ain't done yet. We're gonna talk about Kimora Lee and Baby Fat now. Come on.
Were you wearing Baby Fat?
Why you ask me that? Why you ask me that?
Because you brought it up.
Yeah, why you ask me that?
You brought it up.
Don't come over here. Don't come over here.
Like, no, I have to.
You brought Baby Fat into this conversation.
Yeah, because Kimora Lee has been in the news recently for her antics. I use fashion and Baby Fat to do the segue.
I ain't seen
there's a method to the mayhem, man. Like, yeah, because she been talking about, I guess she stole some more money from Russell. Or not some more recently, but
stole money.
No, Russell said that he stole money to bail her like ex-husband out.
Well, unless he paying her alimony.
Well, he did for a long time.
Yeah.
But allegedly, she even on top of that stole some money out of a bank account.
Why are we on this?
Why not? Why not? We being messy today, man. Come on.
I didn't come.
Come on. We being come on. You love drama. Come on, let's go.
I like drama on screen. I didn't plan on being.
That's drama on screen on my little cell phone screen.
Interesting word. But speaking of drama, I guess that's kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we're talking about just
you talking about the rapper?
There's a rapper named Drama.
Oh my God,
that's worse. That's worse than the Dada.
What?
Well,
that's worse than the Dada.
I know DJ Drama, but
you've never heard of Drama, the one from Atlanta,
Mr.
Wait,
I know it. DJ Drama.
The song Left, Right, Left.
Hey, he was sheltered, but not that sheltered.
That is amazing to me.
When did the song come out?
No Limit. Come on,
I may have thought. I may
man.
have heard
Come
that
on,
song because
man.
I mean, No Limit was all through Memphis. I may have heard that song. I mean,
Not No Limit. So
no, I'm talking about No Limit Records. If he was part of No Limit Records, I probably have heard him.
Mm.
Moved out of my brain.
I can't play it right now because we ain't paying nobody. But
So-
once we're done with this episode, I'll play the song and you'll be like, "Oh, I know that song. I know what that song is."
You would be surprised at what I don't know. But
I wouldn't.
thank you. Just talking about this more of a social experiment, social, maybe even commentary that has kind of been made into entertainment now. One of the probably one of the longest running versions of this would be like prank shows, like the show Punk. Because I realized that basketball player Anthony Davis has a prank show out that is pretty much formatted like Punk, but he's pranking celebrities and basketball players. So I'm gonna start it off with why do y'all think people like watching people get pranked?
Because it's a train wreck. Watching somebody else's misery is better than watching your own.
Well, I mean, I say that for a lot of content we watch. Now, for me, it's kind of cheap humor, but it depending on who you do it to and how they react to it, it works.
Well, depending. Because you remember, like, for a while, like, early 2000s YouTube, it was, like, a lot of pranks. Then it died down because they did it to the wrong people. There was no permissions. Like, they did it in an obnoxious type of way.
Now, do you think with it being YouTube, it's just maybe so much of it, and then people just kept pushing and pushing it to the point where it just gotten too far?
No, they just didn't know how to do it. Like, because I remember watching this one. It was kind of funny, but like, looking back at it, it's like a chuckle, but it's like if this happens in the real world, like 98% of the people are probably gonna get mad,
Right.
and 75%, maybe higher, are gonna beat you up. This guy was like pretending to be like a landscaper, and he's like watering his grass on a college campus, and he just randomly squirt like people with the water hose.
See, when I see
Like
stuff like that,
just random people, and I'm like, hey, you gonna get beat up.
that's kind of, and maybe I'm part of the problem with this. I kind of want to see the person get beat up.
No, there was like, it was really funny. That particular guy that was doing this for like maybe a week, like he was running for his life. Like this old dude had wheels.
Yeah,
And
was he
he's
streaming while running for his life?
like, I guess he was recording and his buddy was recording, and I guess they pieced it together. I don't think it was live. It was
Okay.
before the live stream. And he's like laying down on the floor of the back seat. He's like, oh my God, that dude was really fast. I think I lost him. Hurry up, get out of here, get out of here. And he's scared. Because that old dude was like, hey, if you do that again, I'm gonna whip your ass.
Old.
I mean, it was like an older guy that was like apparently like a track star in another lifetime. Dude was like,
Getting
and
chased
this
by
guy
old.
was like
Wait,
early
did he have
20s.
a gun on him or
This-
anything?
I don't know what he had, but he had an ass whipping prepared for him. he came. He's like, oh, tapping his pockets. He's like, oh, yeah, I got one right here. Like a pack of cigarettes. He's like, I got one for you.
Or the ones with the, the guy with the couples. Like he'll go up to the female within the couple and be talking to her and hollering at her.
Ah,
And
that's
the
crazy.
boyfriend will be like,
that's-
hey, what you doing? Then he'll keep going.
I
That
know
deserves to
you-
be, you deserve to get your ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So I see those, and it's like, if you get your ass whooped, it's to me that's the suitable response. But if a guy just kind of smooth talk and make him like, I saw one, and the guy was talking to the girl, and he was like, "Oh man, look like you need some Uber money. Here you go." Gave the man some money and walked off with the girl.
That's still kind of disrespectful.
It was disrespectful on both ends.
Yeah,
But I was just
that's
like-
pretty disrespectful.
But the girl looked back at him and like, well, I'm sorry, buddy. And they walked off. It was like, I mean, that's one way to get out of it, but I ain't trying to spend no money on this.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful in the real world. Hey, it's gonna be like a rap song.
Now, if y'all have seen like watch like maybe on television or even probably mostly online pranks, and you go, okay, this is complete.
Yeah, all of them mostly are fake.
Well, if you really think about it, to get permission for people to put it, they probably got to be staged. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of prank channels that were staging a bunch of stuff on YouTube back in the day, like especially the couple ones.
Yeah.
It just looked arbitrary anyway. Like a lot of the couple ones, I'm like, they spend like 300 days out of 365 days of the year pranking each other, and they're not staging anything.
Oh, those yeah,
It's very cringe.
it's one couple. It's one couple that does it that I like because it feels somewhat competitive, but it also is like, okay, at this point, it's the same. Like you walk into the same room.
There's no
And-
way. There's no way that you will prank your partner that many times all the time and it not be set up.
And I heard somebody goes, like you're gonna have a bad day one day, and you try this, and the reaction's not gonna because you like it was a
And then
couple
you're gonna
I
be on
watched,
Snapped.
and they all laugh every time they do the prank. They laugh. Like one guy has like he's known for kind of having this they call rich white man laugh. He just laughs like his laugh sounds like a rich white man. But so, and literally that's the reaction every time. And one guy was telling me like you imagine having a bad like eventually you're gonna have a bad day at work. Everybody does, and you just dumping some milk on me on that day.
Oh, it's gonna
Like,
be over
you
with.
ain't laughing.
You-
Like, it's
No, like I said before, it's gonna turn into an episode of Snapped.
Hey, we gonna be throwing bows and everything else.
It's gonna be a crossover episode. Is what's gonna happen.
The guy I was talking to said, "That's why I watch. I'm waiting on that to happen."
It's not gonna happen because most of it's staged. There's no way. There's no way.
Now the stuff that's maybe a little like prank shows, yes, could definitely be set up. I think some shows they'll do the prank and be like, "Hey, yo, we good, right? You want to go ahead and sign this?" But you'll see like online, like people are streaming, they're actively going too far. For for an example, is the now let's say gentleman, but I don't want to call him that. The guy here, the whatever his name is.
That wasn't a prank though.
No, he's not pranking. He's basically getting I'm saying like people do stuff just to get a reaction,
Like,
and they
I
just push
don't-
for basically because it's the only way he's making money at this
like,
point.
but like his thing is more like that Vitaly dude. He used to do pranks where they just do stuff like because they have like basically like independent guys that do To Catch a Predator type deals now.
Yes,
There's
I've never seen it, but I know what you're talking
there's a
about.
bunch of them. Like Vitaly used
There's
to be
a
a prank.
bunch?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them now. Like some of them like are actually assaulting the people, and I'm like, all you got to do is just get the wrong person one time, and you just open yourself up to all kinds of lawsuits. It'll be crazy.
I'm actually surprised.
But
you
they
don't
like
hear more
they
of that
slapping
happening.
dude in the face. Like one of them, I guess it was like in Minnesota or something like that, outside a hospital. His wife was about to give birth. They made him come outside with him. And not made him, but they're like, hey, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? I know your wife's upstairs about to give birth. We gonna go holler at her real quick unless you come out here with us. And they're like slapping him in the snow. And I'm like, God. I'm like, what's the point of this?
Views. That's the point.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
it's again, Victoria's mentioned in Trainwreck and stuff that's online that goes like too far.
You like
You
to
can-
watch it.
Some of this stuff. Some of it is just like
Yeah, but that's
it feels like like there's a thin line between cringe and entertaining.
so in that case, like where they're slapping those dudes or whatever, there's not gonna be like advocates for that dude, but like legally, you know, you're probably going too far legally. Only for the simple fact that what if you do catch the wrong person, or somebody decides to use their self-defense against you.
And depending on the state you are, legally you could. Or which I've wondered what could happen or maybe not. Let's show this what you're talking about. They let's say that's the wrong person, or they think this person's guilty of something and they're absolutely not. You're definitely getting sued after that.
You're done. You are done. And then what's crazy that Vitaly dude or whatever had Akon on one of the deals. So I'm like, that looked kind of staged.
Oh,
And he's playing locked up when the police came to arrest the guy.
Here's the thing. Whether that's stage or not,
It's crazy.
That's
It's
just
crazy.
weird.
It's crazy.
And it kind of works. Tell him stage or not. It's because it's like,
Yeah.
why is it there?
He's like singing, locked up.
Just like I think he's like they're like out at a park.
Yeah.
which is like,
yeah. I was
if
like,
you-
what? I was like, what
it's
is
one of
this?
those things. Is like, if you would think, what else could be weird or wrong in this situation? And then wait, there's Akon. Like, if you're about to get arrested, you don't want to see Akon singing "I'm locked up" as you're getting.
I don't know. It
Hey.
depends. It depends.
Yeah,
though.
but this ain't like a regular situation. It's like for To Catch a Predator type situation. I'm just gonna say it like that because we ain't gonna have to worry about editing nothing crazy out. It's To Catch a Predator type situation. Akon's over there singing while the cops are putting you in handcuffs.
Oh well. I mean, hey.
That's his situation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I remember seeing that and I'll be like, what is going on? And I'm like, my brain doesn't like know how to really process this right now.
Did you almost feel like a bit of like overwhelmed with it was just too like
It's too much. It's too much. It's like a Mad TV skit back in the day. It's a lot going on.
And for sometimes like I don't know if you craft it well enough but sometimes there's how do I want to word this? A whole lot of what the fuck on screen.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
sometimes be
Tons of it.
funny because it's like it's so much going on that you can't get your eyes off the screen. But there's also like in your mind you kind of go, what is going on here?
And what
And
is
you're
that?
trying to-
and what is that an example of? A train wreck. That's what I keep going
I mean,
back to.
Yeah, I mean,
keep going
yeah,
back to
it would
train
be-
wreck. It's a train wreck. That's what it is.
And because maybe I'm thinking train wreck is like one singular. So the show Cheaters.
Yeah,
I think
love
Trainwreck-
that show. Let me tell you something. That is one.
I am surprised that has never. To me, that feels like.
But it was staged though.
No, not everyone was. Not everyone, because old boy did get stabbed on that boat.
And so he got.
They did a
got stabbed
story
on
on
the boat.
that.
He got stabbed on the boat.
They did a story on that, and that was staged too. Because the chick came out and said, "Yeah, the whole thing was staged. The dude wasn't even her boyfriend."
Well, I don't know. Like, what if she's lying to make sure old boy gets off?
Yeah, she's trying to get back with old boy.
No.
No, like trying to get him to where he doesn't like face like such harsh criticism.
He
or whatever.
didn't get arrested.
I need to see police report.
Yeah.
They did that. They did that. I think it was on either Entertainment Tonight or one of them. I can't remember which one it was, but literally, and then when he got rushed off to the hospital, they did a story on that to go to try to figure out. They pulled the files up to try to figure out, did he get rushed to the hospital?
Hey,
and he wasn't even in the hospital.
Speaking of what you said earlier, if it's staged or not, do you remember when they came back out with Cheaters and Peter Guns was the host?
So
yo, that was wild.
No, so because I don't even know if they announced that Peter Guns are going to be on it.
They never announced any of the hosts.
I
They
just
pop
remember
up.
watching it, and I was like it felt like like the weird thing you'll see in a dream.
Like
that's what that felt like. Because why would this be happening?
I said, well, I was like squinting. I was like, is this who I think it is? And he started talking. He's like, yo, my man's. He's like rubbing his hands together. And he's like, got that New York kind of grittiness or whatever. He's talking to him. And then there was another one. It was like the first 2 episodes I watched with him on it. And he's like, he got into it with the dude because the dude got mad and wanted to take his anger out on somebody. I guess Peter was the only person.
Yeah, I remember that episode. And he was like, yeah.
I think he either mushed the dude or smacked him in the face. He apologized.
I just it's the first time I kind of saw it. And the dude was going off something. But wait a minute, ain't you Peter Guns? And I was like, I'm not tripping. That is because it didn't. My brain didn't compute it. I was just like, yo, he looks familiar, like really familiar. But my brain was like, nah, it can't be him because why would this happen?
Nah, I said Uptown Baby.
My brain didn't compute. But here's the thing: it was such an out of left field thing.
Yeah, that casting was crazy.
Because here's the thing: once I realized it really was Peter Guns,
yeah,
I kind of wanted to watch it.
And I'm like, how they get him? How they get him to do this?
He needed some money.
I was saying, it's not to me. That ain't the question. The question is, who thought let's try Peter Guns? Let's see what how did that?
Maybe his agent had a favor and it cashed in.
That's a great
on Cheaters though. I mean, I'm just saying.
I need a better favor than that.
I don't have like the pull that I had on all these other shows. we can't get you the
Like, I
iced tea joint. But, we can get you this joint
I
right
can't
here.
get you to host the Grammys or nothing like that. But
No, I'm saying like the Law and Order. When I say the iced tea joint,
yeah.
we can't get you the iced tea joint. Hey, that's all sold up. Hey, but we got this one right here. Hey, you want to try? Huh?
I think it worked. I mean, I don't know how. I don't remember.
It was
how long
funny.
It was on.
It was funny.
It made it hilarious.
Yeah, it made it hilarious.
Because it's like,
But at the same
Unironically.
time, even though it made it hilarious, you could see just how fake everything was. Like beforehand with the other people, you knew it was fake, but you could tell. You know what I'm
so
saying?
I think any like for us like anything reality or socially based, like you do it long enough, because eventually like you got to make it more interesting. And the more,
Unless it's cops.
I mean that's
Yeah, but you try to make it more interesting, but at the same time, it gets to a point where you can just physically you can see it. Like y'all are trying too hard.
now I feel like you have an eye for it more than most people.
No,
Where-
I just got common sense. If you
see,
got
to me-
common
so-
sense, you're gonna look at something and be like,
So
that doesn't look right.
So
That
to
looks
me,
staged to me.
when you saw common sense on that situation, I think love and hip hop.
Yeah.
To me, common sense that like this person,
There ain't nothing
you don't
real
like
about
this,
that.
which I believe they're having their last season. Like it's finally in.
There's nothing real about that show
So-
whatsoever.
any.
100% staged.
So somebody, because I was like, has always felt I don't know cartoonish to me, but somebody go. Why would you literally like somebody you cannot stand, you don't get along with, and the next thing you go, we're gonna go out to this restaurant and talk
Money?
Well, that or you're gonna owe money if you basically producer go, look, y'all need to go to the restaurant and talk about it. And whatever happens, happens.
Nah,
You
like,
know
I'm not-
I
I'm
can't
not-
stand this person.
I'm not gonna
That's
be
why
there.
y'all gotta talk.
I'm not gonna be there.
Cool.
Like,
You're gonna pay me $20,000 production fee if you ain't there having this conversation.
look, this we talking about somebody like that old school, line from Biggie. Beef is when I see you guaranteed to be in the ICU. And y'all gonna have a conversation?
Absolutely.
No.
And it's gonna be recorded on camera. And now I think this is more of
Not
like
at all.
just somebody who works in film field. Like, have you ever went into a room where people are talking, where cameras are lighting it, and random people are not going to turn their eye to them? And obviously, when you do shows,
I
like,
get
the
that.
average person's going to look because what the hell's going on over there?
Well, unless it's that one dude to be like out in restaurants dancing and stuff, the big black dude.
We're not gonna talk about that. Why are we talking about that?
Yeah. I'm like, I'd be like,
That's a train wreck
be like,
too.
man,
'Cause
yeah,
apparently he gets a lot of views.
that'd be looking crazy.
Restaurants bring him over.
It gotta be
So
kids though. It can't be no adults, man, being like, I'm gonna watch this
No,
guy.
no.
This guy's entertaining.
Hate
No,
watch
man,
is a thing.
mm-mm. Yeah, but there's no reason. Like once you watch one, that's it. It's all the same thing. What is he? If I there's actually some restaurants that be like turn him away. They turn that dude away because it's not worth the ridicule. Because some people are like, f that dude and f every restaurant he goes to.
No, I'm not to that point.
There's a lot of people there are though.
Cause I'm like, look, hey, I mean, he makes me cringe, but hey, make your money.
Buffoonery.
Make your money. It's
But
not
food-
about-
All good money ain't all money ain't
It
good
ain't my
money.
money.
Okay.
It ain't my money.
That ain't
That's
good money.
I
That
said
ain't-
all money ain't good money.
And I want to make sure that we know that's not good money. that's bad money. Bad money.
I said, look, do your thing. I just don't
that's-
want to see it.
That's the attitude right there that we don't need.
No,
So
you-
go do your thing, and then you got all idiots going around
you
here.
know what kind of money that is? That's the wet money underneath the pole. That's bad money.
To what?
The what?
The wet money underneath the pole. That's bad money. You don't want that money. That's bad money.
What are we talking about?
Hey, don't worry. Just
Is that a
Kevin.
stripper reference or something?
yes, it
Oh.
was. Yes, it was.
I'm like, why is the money wet?
Why are you looking at me like I'm supposed to know the answer to that?
Well,
Why am I supposed to
Hey, sometimes we look to you for the answers.
don't look over here? Don't look over here. Don't look
No,
over
I do-
here. Don't look over here.
Yeah, I do
I'm telling
apologize
you.
for looking for an answer from you.
Please don't
about
look
wet
over
money
here.
Under a pole. Was not very
And the
appropriate.
thing is, you looked straight at me while he was still
Because
talking.
I didn't know what else. I didn't know what else to do.
You should have looked at him.
Nothing's coming there. Nothing but confusions over this. I didn't. I just
I'm
my eyes
just
went
like-
somewhere that makes sense.
Like I got the answer to that. I don't know that. I was confused too.
I just go where I gotta go. Like
Hey,
I just
look,
there's nothing here.
but y'all get it. It's bad money.
No.
It's bad money.
Okay. We didn't get your last. I get your overall point.
It's
Okay.
bad money.
So
You picking that up?
what? Absolutely, yeah.
How do we get here? You need to talk about some film shit or something.
Nah,
Keep
well, no,
talk about.
I brought this up because this is content that a lot of people watch. Buffoonery.
Yeah,
straight up. Straight up.
And when you bring your logic of the train wreck, again, I tend to think of one singular crazy act of crazy.
Or train wreck, car crash, whatever. People, what do you do when there's a car crash or accident? The people slow down and they look.
Rubbernecking.
Or like situations, or not in situation, but like content that there's going to be
Incident.
It's going to be some mess. I wouldn't.
Well, you can see it in a distance or whatever. You'd be like, hey, I done seen this play before.
So yes. So an example of that, I would say the pop the balloon thing. You know what this is going to be. You know what this like this his mask is like a dating show, but you're not like.
Well, I think the host that does it, Arlette, I think she's actually meaning to like do it, but I think there's a lot of bad actors to be like coming on.
Like
a lot of times.
The thing, it's to the point. That's the brand. Like if you're
No,
watching,
I ain't gonna say that because she does a lot to like try to screen like a lot of people out,
No.
and I don't see her kick people off to be playing too much.
now that may have been her purpose, but at this point,
No, even at this point, like because there's a lot of them that do that now. Because I've seen some pop the balloons in the UK, and she's not associated with that. Remember, this format is going to Netflix. There's like a Netflix pop the balloon show. She may be behind the scenes, but she is not the host.
Okay.
So they made it just jack this stuff. I don't know if she's involved with whatsoever. I have no clue, but I know she's not the host of it. There's another lady that's a host.
Okay, I may have confused her with that.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of them.
Oh yeah,
they got skits of it. They got the real stuff where people just like be in the hood and they just like grab some random crackheads. I'm not even lying. I wish I was lying.
That's the crazy part.
They just grab some random crackheads.
You're not
Nah.
over exaggerating one bit.
No, like yeah, man. I'm like I am sad for watching this.
Train wreck. It's train wreck. That's what it is. It's a train wreck. People like seeing crashes.
Man,
But you would think there's a certain point. I don't feel like there's a point of a train wreck where you go, I can't even look at this.
That's you.
I think we all have our limits. Now,
For
some
real?
people's
Do
limits
we?
is a lot further than what mine
we?
may have been.
No.
Because
no.
that stuff I'll see like probably on Facebook. I'm just like, let me
I
just
have
like,
a limit. You might have a limit. He might have a limit. But other people want to see destruction. Not everybody, but there's a group out there who wants to see destruction.
and they're probably watching more like let's say content with they probably watch more of that because you don't get that type of mess on like ABC or Fox. You know,
I mean, it's all. What
Fox?
prank show is on?
Fox.
it would be like controlled.
Married with Children was the first disruptive like family, like like dysfunctional family.
Scripted. That was controlled.
Yeah, but I mean that's mess though. Like
It's-
Malcolm in the Middle was mess. Like that was actually the first one where they showed like a little like messed up little black boy.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, like I mean like kind of like special, like on a regular basis.
Where are you going with this?
No, I'm
What
saying
do you mean by-
dysfunction. Dysfunction. Like that black boy wasn't cool. Nothing about that boy was cool.
I think some of the dude,
He had
the boy
asthma.
who had
He
boy
had
with
asthma.
the glasses and breathing.
Oh, I'm like, what?
yeah.
What?
I had to like scroll my brain back.
They-
Like,
Apparently they're redoing it too.
They already redone- it's already out.
It's out there, adults.
Actually, and it's got very good reviews. So
I haven't seen it myself yet. I've seen, I saw like because I wanted to see what the premise was and everything. So apparently, it's a pretty interesting premise. I haven't seen it in a while, but like Malcolm got away from his family for a while. He's just like, man, I gotta get away from these.
That's crazy.
yeah,
gotta
and
get
then
to work.
I think he's married or getting married. So
Yes.
his fiance or whichever has to come back and meet the family.
And it's a family to me. But well, yeah,
Not as bad as Shameless. Don't tell me. No.
I'm
Like,
trying to.
Those-
I've seen
originally.
Yeah. But I'm saying like The Office or whatever, they made an American version. But
Yeah.
like they were like trailer trash in Chicago, basically.
Yeah, I know. I've seen Shameless.
I've
Yeah.
seen more.
Shameless.
I've seen more Malcolm in the Middle than Shameless. It was just Shameless was a rough watch for me. I saw the first season and I was kind of like,
See, that's his line, Shameless.
that was and not that it was like so cringy to me. I just wasn't into it.
The whole family's messed up though. How your whole family messed up like that?
It's families out there like that.
Yeah, in Appalachia.
Hell no.
What?
In Atlanta.
No, I'm talking about like Appalachia, like Hatfields McCoys. We got like feuds that started over a cow or something. And they took that to war. You didn't cover my back on this one.
And on that, no.
It was like a small dispute, and then these two dudes happened to be in the same unit.
Oh, no, I know about that.
And they went to war, and then like
it became like this multi-family,
multi-generational joint, and they is jacked up.
Are there any of them left?
Yeah, much. They're like meth heads now, I think.
Of course.
I'm speculating, like allegedly.
What's not alleged is that we now have to end this.
Oh, come on.
I feel like we're teetering on legal.
We didn't even talk about your boy, man.
I have no boys. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man, it's my story, so it's your boy.
Nah.
What?
That's how it works. It's my story, so it's his boy. That's how it works.
By all means, continue.
Your boy, man. Chud.
Oh, I brought that up earlier. He's not very fond of anyone that looks like me. But yeah, he's a great example of all of this going too far. Like streaming, agitating people for
views, basically.
And well, I guess he's making money off it. I would think so, because what else? Well, his First Amendment right.
Yeah, but part of me is like, okay, if you are gonna make money, how long you'll make money? And like money's the last thing to come a lot of times, right? So you may be popping for a while and then just now started hitting money.
Yeah, you may not, be like the girl, the Risa Teese who did the TikTok story thing. I think half of her story time was not monetized.
Yeah.
So it was like the last 12 chapters. So she didn't make the money she could have made off of that. Now Chud, he was getting, I think even TikTok was like, nah, we can't. Like, it was too far from him. He just kept getting. So he really wasn't making money.
The way I look at it too is like, okay, what's the upside? Because say you are making money, right? The second anything happens, all your money disappears. Because sponsors don't want to be anywhere near
obviously,
you.
no. So only thing I could think of, for one, money. Two, clout.
What clout though? Like, this dude was on stream, like basically about to cry because his baby moms wanted to like change the son's name, basically disown him. Like the rest of his family allegedly disowned him already.
This is literally, at this last few months, is probably the most known he's ever been in his entire life.
And probably the loneliest. Probably the loneliest too.
Probably. And yet that's why he's on these streams and trying to gain attention. And
yeah, but like didn't Kick drop him? That was his main streaming platform.
He was on, I think the last one, he was on something. Kick Bing dropped him. X didn't use it. Obviously, YouTube is not fit to fail with this. I forgot what platform he was on before he got into his situation where he's.
I want to say it was Kick. I want to say it was Kick. I want to say Kick was the one that was monetizing him. And then like as soon as something happens or whatever, they're like, cut ties.
No, it was something less, because I heard it once and I hadn't heard of it before. It was a lesser known,
like BitChute.
Wait, what'd you say?
BitChute.
Okay. I heard something else.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Okay,
it's all good.
I don't know what y'all heard.
I heard BitChute. That's what I heard.
I mean, that's what he did to himself. But I mean, like, that's not what I said.
When I think of, especially streaming, and I think a lot of people like streaming because it's like, as far as like televised or watchable content. Again, we've talked about a lot of stuff that's come out as fake. Now, there's people who've like set up situations, so it's a bit contrived, but it's about as real as far as watchable content you're going to get.
But I think his thing is those like so, and they don't call it this, the people that actually operate in these circles, but people that describe it, they calls it nuisance streaming. So it's not pranking, it's just nuisance streaming. like they're like being a nuisance to like their environment, the people in it and all that, whatever.
Just disrupting their
Yeah,
environment.
yeah. Because there's like that Jack Doherty dude. There's like that one streamer that ran over somebody like on stream. I think he was just in court like last week, whatever. He ran him over, and I guess the guy was like a fan or something like that, and like got too close and he hit him. And then he's on stream, live streaming. He's like, man, you just hit that guy. He's like, fortunately, dark joke, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's probably not gonna work out for you in court.
Because they're live, they're streaming, there's people in the chat that's interacting with it. That's just that's definitely way above my cringe line.
Yeah, like I don't know. I see people. I see more times like those people. They're so annoying to me that I don't watch them directly. But I will take the time to watch somebody like giving an update whenever something happens. Like the Johnny Smiley dude. He's gonna be doing hard
Y'all are
labor.
talking a foreign language to me. I don't know who y'all talking about.
Well, these dudes go to a different country and then get locked up in that country for breaking that country's laws.
I hear about those situations. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was a live streamer, and he got kicked out of Japan for doing like silly stuff. So then he decides to go to another Asian country, and now he's about to do like 8 months, like hard labor in South Korea. Like, and he's already like been like in their whole like system for like a year and a half.
What was he doing in Korea?
He just went over there to live stream, and then like he's on a train messing with people. He was like in some girl's face or whatever, like yelling in her face. Then one of the special forces dudes over there like just started stalking him and beating him up every chance he got. Like their version of special forces, like a South Korean special forces dude, just like would find this dude. Would like, I see him live streaming. Let's go run up on him. Because he was like messing with,
and with this stuff, it's crazy. 'Cause I just think like that person you're talking about, they just wanted to go to another country, get some views, depending on whatever, make some money out of it, just to be a nuance to people.
One of the Paul brothers went to the suicide forest in Japan.
I heard
changed like the way YouTube did business on a bunch of stuff because he did that.
That was I heard
it was years ago.
Yeah, it was years ago. I heard of it because I mean he was kind of one of those like
obnoxious,
nuance,
obnoxious,
yeah,
extremely obnoxious. That's why when the Jake boy got his jaw rocked,
it's nothing really than a punch in the face.
Everybody was like, there was a lot of people happy. They just want to see him get beat up.
Oh, I did too, and it was just I wanted to see him actually deal with an actual boxer.
Yeah, but he did that with Tyson Fury's brother.
Well,
Tyson Fury was like a journeyman, and they made it a draw or whatever, or a split decision.
Yeah.
And then like, hey, he know what it is. It's easy to start up these dudes just train for like, 3 weeks. You've been training for like 3-4 years on one thing.
To me, I was like, you shouldn't have been you shouldn't be anywhere in a ring with Anthony Joshua. And I was glad that Anthony Joshua basically showed you should not.
And I'm glad he took it serious, and it was like actually a fight.
Yeah,
and not a cartoon.
because he could have had that thought process. But that was satisfying to watch. But that was another kind of train wreck.
Yeah, that was. You see him? You see him get punched?
I don't know who y'all talking about. I don't know who.
Jake Paul, the YouTuber. Who? The boxer now?
Yeah, I know that. But
he got punched by a professional boxer in the face and broke his jaw in like 3 or 4 different places.
Yeah, but y'all are talking all this other nonsense about streaming. I don't know. I don't watch streaming like that.
No, but there's a bunch of people that they're nuisance streamers, and they go around like doing stuff. Like there's one guy, whatever. He's like a young dude. He'd hire a bodyguard, and the bodyguard's obviously bigger than the people that guy's messing with. And then like he'd get in their face, like be all annoying. And then when they try to push back, the bodyguard would step in and be like, what you gonna do? And I'm like, that's all fine and dandy. But then when he messed with one of the dude's like sons, the dude like snuck him.
So do you think people watch stuff like that just to kind of see that, I guess, crescendo? Like we're waiting for somebody like Chud the Builder. I think people kind of was waiting.
You
for
saw that coming though with Chud, because it's like there's no
You knew it was coming.
there's no outlet other than violence, or I mean, just it's just what level of violence is going to stop at.
Yeah.
Really, that's
Now,
that's
do you
what it
think
was.
people are watching to like watching basically to see that happen? And they're
Yes,
just waiting for that point.
yes. The conversation online was pretty much that.
Like eventually, like and yeah, I mean, any
Yes.
sensible person could tell like this was only going to lead to that. Now, whether he knew that or not,
He knew that.
it's
He knew that.
Look,
some people think they're bigger than the program.
You can be provocative all you want, but you cannot control anger. And you like once that hay is or that train has left the station. I mean, hopefully the track's not messed up. It's only gonna go one way. Am I wrong?
Interesting wording, but yes, you're absolutely correct.
I mean, because you know that's the one thing with Mayweather, right? A lot of people hated Mayweather when he was at like in his prime. They wanted to see him lose. I mean, there was a good number that wanted to see him win, whatever, and like wanted to see excellence. But there was a lot of people that wanted to see him lose.
I'll admit, I was one of those people who I wanted to eventually like see him lose. Like I want.
No, they want to see him get humbled. They didn't want to see him lose. They want to see him get humbled.
Well, I didn't. It wasn't necessarily humbled now because I was like, "There's no way he's going to be perfect the entire time." But and he was annoying to me as well. But
I mean, he's about to fight Pac-Man again. He need the money.
Well,
allegedly owe taxes.
He says he don't.
I mean, why he coming back then?
For the love of the game.
Okay, he ain't paid in full now.
I hope he's getting paid in full. On that note,
Y'all talked a lot of gibberish, but it's all right.
It's not gibberish.
You saw how quiet I was the whole episode?
It wasn't the whole episode.
Most of the episode.
We talking about Dada.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to leave and figure out what that, I'm going to go figure out what that is. 'Cause I'm apparently supposed to know what Dada.
You're black, yeah.
Don't use my skin color.
You're black.
That's your reasoning for that?
You're black, yeah.
Absolutely. I'm not Dada black. That's a nicer way to say you're black. No. Because I'm black don't mean I know all this stuff is going on.
You grew up in Memphis.
We were other things there too.
It's time to end this episode. I'm glad y'all had y'all little time of talking together. That's cool. We ain't even gonna use this episode. Don't use none of these clips for me. This episode ain't even for me.
What you talking about?
So
wait till the next one.
So thank you all for listening or watching or whatever. I once again Kevin Mumphrey with my colleagues Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
And Karsten Hine Ferguson.
Dada.
Bye bye. Google.